So today we have a very interesting topic on the theme of global citizenship. So this workshop is an initiative of Happy Junction, which is a corporate social responsibility effort by Caliber. And the workshop is mainly intended for the benefit of counselors. So today we have with us presenters from the Delhi Private School, Dubai. And we are going to be talking about the theme of global citizenship, more specifically on the topic, how counselors can contribute providing students to be globally fit. So our presenters today are, basically it's a slight variation from usual presentations. We are having diverse professionals before us here. Along with that, DPS has also selected a few of their own students to talk to us about global citizenship from their perspective. So I think this is very apt because they are the future right here before us. So the presenting for us today are Ms. Anju Chibber, special educator, Ms. Vidushi Jambal and Ms. Monica Sharma, who are teachers, and Ms. Arpita Jani, social worker. And among the student presenters, we have Yatarth Panigrahi, Ananya Khare, Uddish Suri, Aratrika Singh Jambal, and Sara Mary Parambi. Can we have a round of applause for them, please? Thank you. Thank you. So here's hoping for an educational workshop for us all, and over to the presenters now.
So in our school, the triad, parent, teacher, and counselor, as major stakeholders, they work in synergy and are focused towards the common goal of preparing our students to be globally fit.
Good afternoon. We are from DPS Dubai, and we are here to share how counselors can contribute to preparing students to be globally fit.
Before we begin the presentation, we would like to know our audience. So let's begin the activity with the icebreaker. In pairs, please discuss with each other what global citizenship means to you as a counselor. Please discuss in pairs.
Sorry, keeping in the time constraint, we'll probably give you just a minute to kind of discuss and share your views with us. Though we would want everybody to share, but because there's a time constraint, could any one of you, could you please share your views with us?
Me? Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, to me, is it audible? Yeah, global citizenship, the word itself implies we all belong to the globe. Yeah, at least officially and legally we should belong to one world. Internally, ethically, morally, we might have our preferences, but officially and legally, we should be belonging to one world, which doesn't happen. So there's a lot of hypocrisy in that. When we say global citizenships, but actually it's not applied all over the globe. Sorry for being a bit strong in expressing my views, but that's the fact.
Okay, so in my view, I think this young generation is actually doing a lot of work. They have a lot of competition, and they have a lot of challenges actually. So of course, as a youngster, as a children, we do not expect them to understand everything and respond appropriately. So we are here as a counselor, but yes, in my view, I mean, in my school and looking around also, in my experience also, I've found amazing students, and they are working really hard towards, of course, competing and fitting in actually. We tell them to think out of the box also, and then suddenly the next step would be to act appropriately also. I mean, it's quite a lot for them to understand. So I think with time they will understand, and they are facing their own challenges, and they will do better for themselves, because they have a lot of support from all of us. We are aware people. We are people with a lot of confidence and a lot of positivity. The only thing is that they need direction, which we are of course on it, to give them any kind of guidance. So I think that is a positivity in you and in the children.
Sorry, we would have loved to hear from each one of you, but we would like to share our own perspective on this.
In our school, we believe a student needs to have a deep understanding of the complexities of the world, today or in the future. May it be political, economical, ecological, or even scientific.
Acquire global academic, emotional, spiritual, and cooperation skills. Be truly inclusive, not only in superficial deeds, but acquire the deep belief in the equality of all human beings.
The journey through our presentation will provide you with powerful insights that will initiate a clarion call from within for justice, equality, and a fair society for all, and a deep understanding and appreciation of all cultures. In fact, the mission of our school highlights global citizenship as one of the strongest pillars, which we continually develop through various school programs with special emphasis on specific knowledge, skills, attitudes, and behaviors that need to be taught on the pathway to becoming a global citizen.
We at DPS Dubai believe that the school curriculum cannot be solely concerned with the knowledge of physical and social phenomena, but must also be directed towards the goal of emotional, moral, and spiritual empowerment. The pastoral care at DPS Dubai offers emotional support and spiritual care by helping students connect with their own inner and community resources.
And these two programs are very strongly and ably supported by our senior leadership team, with the senior headmistress as the designated person linking the pastoral care department with the other school programs.
Let's hear it from our audience. As a counselor, can you all discuss any initiative that you have undertaken as a school program to exhibit global citizenship amongst your students? Can anybody share? Any school program?
I'm from Pristine Private School, so my school name is actually an inspiration for me. It's called Pristine, how to be pristine in the world. So recently I have actually started PRISMON, which is Pristine Model United Nations. So it's about, uniformity and of course unification of the world, but still discussing about problems of different countries, talking about boundaries, but still yet to be together on one platform. So with that, our students, they look good, they looked amazing with all the suit and all the confidence, and yes, they loved it also, and discussing on a mature level about the different global problems. So of course it was a wholesome event for me.
Very right. Thank you, ma'am.
At DPS Dubai, a holistic approach in the learning process is taken as the key in developing skills like communication, confidence, collaboration and teamwork, leadership, creativity, ingenuity, and attitudes like righteousness, empathy, and appreciating cultural diversity.
A transparent open door policy allows every student to walk in any time and discuss issues. This policy is primarily for the vulnerable and is a trust-building exercise.
In fact, this also helps our senior leadership team to know the trending school problems like bullying, child abuse, cyberbullying, etc., which can be then effectively dealt with.
In our school, to empower our students and enhance their leadership skills, we provide them with many student-led initiatives. The pastoral care comes into the picture and offers support to the differently abled students to be able to participate.
Since the Pastoral Care Department focuses upon healing, guiding, reconciling, nurturing, liberating, and empowering students, it shares the strengths and the weaknesses of the students. And they are given a smaller platform, like radio shows, assemblies, as a part of a confidence-building program.
My little boy, this love of mine, does not know how to say. Please excuse him for words coming his way.
You don't know the passing by that happens every day. You look at his eyes and you see his face. You may not understand how hard our paths in life can be, how difficult to speak aloud or learn your ABC. Through all the tantrums, spikes and fears, I look at you and see a little boy with tons of fears who strives along the sea. Open your heart and your mind and just watch quietly. You see a boy who's really trying, just wants to be happy. So please be patient and kind. Love him every day. I know in your heart you can try to face with emotions. He is my special beautiful boy whom I love endlessly. He is my gift, my joy and my pride. He is everything to me. Ashamed how much I am of myself, I understand that all Ben needs is time and space for himself. Forgive me for my arrogance, accept my sincere apology. Thanks for understanding, but all I want is some patience and some acceptance. Some patience and acceptance.
The care provided by our pastoral care department is student-centered, holistic, and complements the care and support offered by other disciplines. This care and support plays a major role in the regular classroom teaching. Various projects that are undertaken, like DPS Live, in which real-life scenarios are brought into the classroom and serve as a channel for meaningful inclusion, resulting in unity and harmony. Another very successful initiative of the Pastoral Care Department and the senior leadership team is the SEND sections. On suggestion of the Pastoral Care Department, these sections were created for intense instruction, close monitoring, and tracking of progress of the SEND students. This caters to the social, personal, and emotional needs of each learner.
At DPS Dubai, the pastoral care is highly committed and has effective policies for child protection, which is in sync with the school's yearly theme, #Security is our right. Campaigns like cyber safety and digital citizenship have successfully run through the school, sensitizing each student. Through flash mobs, awareness on child security is heightened. In fact, the UAE government has just passed the country's first child protection law, Wadima.
The Pastoral Care Department is extremely proactive in creating empathy and compassion among students. They work in close association with the senior leadership team to organize campaigns like Walk for Education, Pink Walkathon, Walk for Autism, and Earth Hour, which help students to be empathetic and develop consciousness of the human bonds.
The counselors use the school READ program with our students with special educational needs and train them in the writing process, which is foremost about critical thinking, creativity, and collaboration. Students leave DPS Dubai with both academic skills and a better understanding of how their own needs and personalities affect their learning and progress. Metacognitive practices increase students' abilities to transfer or adapt their learning, and the self-confidence gained lasts a lifetime. Programs like Language Enrichment and Development, LEAD, focus on language-related tasks, beginning with handwriting and working up to building vocabulary and written expression. Students attend from 1 class per day up to 9 classes per week, based on the intensity of their difficulty and the requirement for additional assistance.
The Pastoral Care Department's Global Attitude Program helps students to develop the ability to introspect and develop consciousness of the basic human and spiritual bonds, uniting people of different races, colors, and ethnic origins.
It is a universal fact that true happiness comes from the hands that give, rather than from the hands that receive. The Student Council actively leads the philanthropic programs of the school. The Pastoral Care Department too believes in this, and to further reinforce this in students, various charity funds are organized.
Through bake sale, aid for disasters, distributing goodie bags to ancillary staff on a monthly basis, students experience self-actualization of abilities.
Another art-based discipline, Graphathon, sensitizes students and encourages them to create drawings and artworks displaying values of friendship and cooperation. These graffiti on the walls send out strong messages on global issues of inclusion and harmony.
Gone are the days when the resumes were one-dimensional. The need of the hour is a holistic CV which reflects the global mindset of the individual. In equipping our students with such a CV, the career counselor plays a major role in developing the global mindset. The career counselor works on the students' interest and aptitude, which will help them to make informed choices about their career, education, and life. Career fairs, in tandem with the Pastoral Care Department, are organized to widen their horizons and equip them to be better global citizens.
The alumni page on the DPS Dubai website inspires students and makes them aware of the alumni placements at international levels, guided by the Pastoral Care Department's organized career fairs. DPS Dubai Ignited Minds initiative is yet another alliance of the Pastoral Care Department and the senior leadership team. This includes talks by eminent speakers and entrepreneurs from varied fields. Students are motivated from the experiences and struggles of the speaker, which facilitates development of an ability to think and plan for their own future.
The DPS Flea Market, Mufti Days, educating ancillary staff have all been made possible through the active initiation of the Pastoral Care Department.
The beach cleanup drives, can collection drives, tree plantation initiatives have had the active involvement of the Pastoral Care Department.
Break time can be a handful. We are successfully combating obesity in our school by engaging the Pastoral Care Department in creating awareness and formulating a healthy menu.
Students with special educational needs are provided with accommodations like extra time during examinations, a reader, no penalization of spelling errors, a writer, and individual invigilation. Students with special educational needs have a say in the formulation of the IEP. We welcome them because who other than them will know their strengths and weaknesses? Engaging in IEP is a collaborative effort between the trinity of child, teacher, and parent.
Our counselors have greatly contributed towards preparing students to be globally fit. This collaborative partnership between the school's programs and the Pastoral Care Department is the bond that's the true mantra for inculcating global citizenship in our students.
Before we wind up, we would like to share that HUGS is the title given to our resource room. H for harmony, U for understanding, G for guidance, and S for support. It captures the essence of the role played by the counselors at DPS Dubai. It is the embrace that fills in our students a sense of security, reassurance, camaraderie, partnership, connection, comfort, and ease. Thank you.
Any questions that you would want to ask? Any clarification?
What do you think, what is the main difference between attitude and behavior? How to differentiate both?
Attitude is the mindset and behavior is the manifestation of that mindset. So if we have the right attitudes, the right manifestation always.
How to just use this terminology when we are dealing with the sensories?
I didn't get you.
I mean to say that you're right that attitude is the mindset and behavior is actually the outcome of that mindset.
Exactly.
So how to just inculcate this terminology when we are dealing with the sensories?
In the same way, since they are part of the bigger picture, since they are included, and of course when we meet them one-to-one, we develop those skills in them, which develops those attitudes and then the behavior. Definitely. IEP, in-class support, both can be. Essentially the IEP, which will spill over. For the science students? Yes, we have special lesson plans for them, which are differentiated.
Okay. Are they copyright or?
We can all share. You're most welcome.
Email addresses, so can we expect some sources samples?
Yes, sure, why not?
I think the rest of the people are also expecting this.
Sure, definitely.
Any other questions, please?
Actually, just you mentioned career counselors. The career counselors?
Career counseling. I just, do you use any special programs, softwares? Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah, we choose a specific software, but whatever keeps developing, what are the updates? We've registered ourselves with the common app and the UCAS.
Just those. Yes, just those. Okay.
All right, thank you so much for your patient attendance. Thank you very much.